Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to yet another edition of the Pro Sports Analysis Show. We bring you all the best and juicy news updates on sports. We bring you all the, the pro analysis, that you need going into matches and before matches and all of that. So today we bring you yet another one, and it's a very interesting fixture, between Chelsea and Liverpool in the EFL Cup final that comes off at Wembley, and it's a very important match in a lot of regards, which we will be quickly delving into. So without whetting your appetite too much, let me introduce my guest for the day, who goes by the name Bruno. He's a very familiar face on the show, so he's someone who needs no introduction at all. So quickly, let's go into the game. This is the EFL Cup final, and it's getting to the end of the season, and as we draw the curtain down, what really marks the performance of teams in a season is trophies, and here is a very good opportunity for Chelsea and Liverpool, to grab the trophy, the first trophy, in how do you call it, in England for the season, for the 2023 season. So let me go to Bruno, see his impressions about the fixture.
All right, so thank you very much. So once again, tomorrow 3:00 p.m. at Wembley, it is going to be a clash between Chelsea and Liverpool for the battle for the EFL trophy, which I know both coaches will be doing mapping strategies to at least lift the first trophy for each team for the
season. This will actually give you a very great boost, to get a trophy, even when the season has, a lot of matches ahead and all of that. Well. It should give your team a boost. So it's something I'm sure both managers will be looking at.
Very well, very well. So as you said, it's very true. So tomorrow, I know both coaches, Pochettino will do everything possible to lift the EFL trophy. Probably that will be the only trophy for Chelsea for this season.
Exactly. They've had a very poor run this season, and if they're able to lift it, at least it will compensate the fans for all of the wahala they have been through throughout this season.
Yeah, sure. So on the other hand, for Liverpool as well, as we all know, Klopp has informed management and the fans that at the end of the season he'll be stepping down his job. So therefore, at least winning the EFL will be a good remark and a good send-off party for Klopp. Probably he might win other trophies
as well. As things stand now, Liverpool can actually take home 4 trophies this season.
That is true.
The Europa, the League, and then the League. Which cup again? I think the FA Cup. They are still in the FA Cup, right?
They are still in the FA
so
Cup.
If they're able to lift this one, then they have 3 more to go. And if they're able to do that and get all the 4 cups, then of course that is a very big send-off party for Liverpool. And I'm sure they will want to do something like that.
That is true.
So yes, all the teams will be they have their appetite very wet for the trophy, because for someone like Chelsea, it could be their only trophy, for the season. Because and even a route to how do you call it, Europa for them next season, because if you should win the EFL, then it qualifies you automatically for the Europa next season. So that is something they will be looking at keenly, and Liverpool will also try and spoil their party. So there's a lot to look out for into the match. But let's delve deeper into this match. When we look at Pochettino, he's been at England for a while. He's been at Southampton, he's been at Tottenham, and this is his 3rd spell at Chelsea in England. And so far he hasn't won any trophy yet, although he lost the EFL final against Chelsea in 2015. So coming into this one, there is that huge pressure on him to actually try and win something with an English team, like win a trophy with an English team, and he will be wanting to do that. And for Klopp, this could be his last EFL. I'm not sure he will be coming back to England to coach, and so this could be his last EFL, and a very great opportunity for him as well to lift the trophy. So how do you think both managers will weigh the match?
All right, so thank you very much for the question. So tomorrow going into the match, it will be a battle of tactics. I'm expecting both coaches to, map up strategy that will cause their team to, leave the trophy tomorrow. But one thing that has been disappointing for me when it comes to Coach Pochettino is that he has not been a coach that has been so impressive when it comes to, cup finals. He has been with Tottenham. We all know he took them to the Champions League final, but he lost. So yes. So definitely, Pochettino hasn't impressed me so much when it comes to cup finals. On the other way around, when you go to Jurgen Klopp, we all know him. He has been with Liverpool. He has won a lot of trophies for them. That will be the advantage for him. And also, he telling the management that he will be, stepping down at the end of the season. I know that will also be, on the other way, a motivation for the players to at least win the EFL trophy for them. If they are not able to win any other trophy, at least they will use the EFL to, send him off in a very good and rightful manner.
Okay. So that is very interesting. If you weigh the two coaches, Stats will tell you that they faced off I think about 13 times or so, and Pochettino has only won on only one instance against Jurgen Klopp, and that is a worry for Chelsea, and that is not the only worry. On the part of the coach, but apart from that, as a team, Chelsea just suffered a 4-1 defeat about some weeks back, and then in 2022 they played 2 league cups against them, the FA Cup and the EFL final. Although both matches was 0-0 and it went up to the penalties, Liverpool won on both instances, and that is a very positive history for Liverpool, and positive motivation for them that they can do it because they have done it against Chelsea before. But we have also seen a Chelsea side that also puts up a very impressive performance when they are playing against tough opponents, very big teams, and in their big matches. And so going into this one, what would be the mentality of some of the Chelsea players, considering their inexperience and all of that, and this is a final, you need experience to win it, which Liverpool has. So is this something to worry about for Chelsea?
All right, so thank you. So one thing I've realized about Team Chelsea is that anytime they are playing a cup final, it is a different mentality altogether for the players. No matter how the struggle has been in their previous matches, the moment it's a cup final, you realize there's some kind of determination and aggressiveness in the players. So tomorrow at Wembley, it is a neutral ground. It is not anybody's home. So that will not be an advantage for anything, even though both teams has played at Anfield before. So tomorrow, Chelsea, on the other way, will be going into the match with a lot of expectation and determination from the players. Chelsea, most of their players are young chaps that will want to, probably lift their first trophy with Chelsea. That will be a motivation for the players. So they'll go into the match with all preparedness to, lift the trophy tomorrow. And the same ways to Liverpool with his players' experience, the Mohamed Salahs, the Darwin Núñez, the Virgil van Dijk will come to the party with their experience. So tomorrow at Wembley, it is going to be, a battle of tactics, a battle of experience from both sides. So tomorrow, it is not going to be an easy match, even though Chelsea has been struggling in most of their matches. The beginning of the season till now, they have been up and down for them, but this is a cup final. It is only played once. So both teams are coming to the party with a lot of experience, a lot of determination. So let us expect much from both sides.
So quickly, let's look at the team sheet. Of course, if you are going into this match, then we will have to look at the team sheet, from which the selection for the first 11 or the starting 11 will be made. And if you look at Chelsea is a team that has actually the last match they played was last weekend against Man City. They've had a whole week to rest and prepare for this game. Liverpool, on the other hand, had a midweek game yes, against Luton, which they won 4-1 convincingly, but that match cost them two very key players. With Diego Jota out on injury now, and they have other injuries as well. Curtis Jones also out on injury, and and even for Mohamed Salah and now Darwin Núñez, they are only coming back from the the pre-match interview with their assistant coach. He mentioned that for Mo Salah like this, he will have to go through a final test, training test to see if he'll be fit for the match. And so they have some injury problems to worry about there. Chelsea, on the other hand, they've not missed much. All the players who are out on injury have actually been on injury for quite a while now, with Reece James and Cucurella and all the rest. Fofana all out on injury for quite a while. So if you look at the team sheet, then what it means is that Chelsea is actually kind of balanced. They have a more balanced team. They can actually play the same setup that they used for the City match, but Klopp will be forced to make some changes because now you have Trent Arnold also out, and so there are a lot of changes that will be going on for Klopp. So how will he set up his team, going into this match to actually get the results that he wants?
All right, thank you very much. So, as you rightly said, both teams they have some kind of injury list in both sides.
Yeah.
But it's just that with Chelsea, most of their players that are on injury has been on injury for a quite long, and they have their starting 11 that has been playing for them for quite long.
Yeah.
So with Team Liverpool as well, as you said, Mo Salah has to go through a final assessment to have the green light to play in the finals tomorrow. So Chelsea definitely will go into the match with their usual 4-2-3-1 information. And I know Klopp also will come up with his attacking football, whereby he will line up his team with the 4-3-3 information. So tomorrow, I'm expecting, despite the injury list of Liverpool, I know the players that are available can do the work.
Okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm expecting Klopp to line up his best 11 that can do the work for me tomorrow against Chelsea. In the same way too, I'm expecting Pochettino to line up his team as we have been expecting. He should put the players at their rightful.
The one he played against City.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I want Pochettino to go into the match with the 4-2-3-1 information, with Nicolas Jackson leading the attack, and Cancelo and Enzo, pairing in the midfield position. Because you realize Chelsea with that information has, help them. They are able to dominate. They are able to the defense has been balanced, and when it comes to the midfield also, with Cancelo doing the distribution and Enzo partnering with him has helped the team. We realize with Manchester City, whilst Enzo was doing the distribution, Cancelo was in the midfield destroying the attack of the Manchester City players. So going into the match, I'm expecting him to go into the match with the same information. You should let Nicolas Jackson lead the attack. For Cole Palmer to play from the wings. That will help the team and boost their spirit against Liverpool.
All right. So that is a very interesting lineup from Bruno. If Chelsea should play the lineup that they played against City and put up the same performance that they did over the weekend, then that is a very great team, a very good team performance from them that could actually land them the trophy. Yes. So if you've realized in the previous matches that they had in the 2022, that is the FA Cup final and the EFL final they played in 2020, both games ended in a goalless draw, proceeded to the extra time and still was goalless. And so how will that impact the game this time? Are we going to see more goals, or it will still be goalless as before? Because going into this one, we know that clearly Chelsea will be looking at having a revenge. For the 4-1 defeat they suffered, and so they will want to at least finish off the game in the 90 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. So what will be your take on that?
Okay. So thank you once again. So you realize when it comes to EFL final, both Chelsea and Liverpool has met twice.
Okay.
With each side winning. in 205 they met. The game went to extra time and Chelsea won.
Okay.
In 2002,
Yeah.
2022,
Yeah.
the same game they met in the final. It was in the 90 minutes. It was 0-0. Went to extra time and penalty shootouts where Kepa missed the penalty and Liverpool won the trophy.
Okay.
So this, when you look at the stats, each team has won once in the two pairings that they have come together. So tomorrow at Wembley, all the two teams are capable of winning the trophy. But one thing, I'll not give a scoreline, but it is going to be a very interesting and tough match.
Okay.
Chelsea, anytime they are playing in a cup final, it is a different game. They want to defend.
Yeah.
The moment they get a goal, they can sit back, defend the 1-goal lead.
Okay.
So tomorrow, even though Liverpool scored them in the Premier League 4-1, I'm not expecting the same scoreline in the final tomorrow again.
Okay.
I'm expecting Chelsea to bounce back, put things together, and prove themselves.
Okay.
The game will be a very nice match, and I'm expecting the best team to carry the day. The team that will take his chances tomorrow will take the trophy.
Okay. So, as you can tell, I mean, there is not much difference between the two teams going into this fixture, and so Chelsea cannot be ruled as underdogs.
Yes.
And if you watch the pre-match interview, Pochettino made mention of that when he was asked that Klopp was telling them that Chelsea is actually the favorite and they are the underdogs. And Pochettino was like, if Chelsea, if Liverpool are not the favorite, then they are also not the favorite, which means they will go into the match to do their best to actually carry the day. And so we'll be looking forward to such a competitive match. But in such big games, of course, we have the players who tend to stand out and then carry the day and do their best for the team and bring the victory that the team deserves. And so going into this one, who are some of the big names that we should be looking at, the key players that we should be looking at in this fixture?
All right, so thank you. So as you said, I'm expecting the coach, how do we call it? Klopp to, if Mohamed Salah is able to go through the final fitness test and is fit for the match, I'm expecting Klopp to, start Salah.
Okay.
Nunez will be a doubt. And as you said, Diego Jota. So probably there are other options. We have Cody Gakpo, who can,
Cody Gakpo has actually been on a very good form in the EFL.
Sure.
He has 4 goals and 2 assists. He's actually the second top scorer in the EFL Cup this season. And so that is a very promising match for him.
Sure.
He gets to start because Diego Jota is out. So Klopp has no option.
Definitely, he will start Cody Gakpo in the attack alongside Mohamed Salah.
Okay.
So on the other way too, I'm expecting Pochettino to let Nicholas Jackson lead the attack. He should also start Sterling. These are big players with experience when it comes to cup matches. He should start Sterling. He should let Cole Palmer also operate from the other wings. James wouldn't be present, so therefore he should allow Godwill to lead the defense in pairing with Disasi and the other guys. So tomorrow, if both sides are able to line up their key players, this is a cup final. It is only played once, so therefore you have to line up your best team in order to win. It is not, initially EFL is played on home and away basis until it was moved to Wembley. That is when it became one game. It is played once. So tomorrow I'm expecting both coaches to line up their key players. I'm expecting Mohamed Salah to start the game with the likes of Virgil van Dijk being in the defense. And if they are able to do so, the best team will carry the day, and the best team that will take his chances will lift the trophy.
Right. So it's been an interesting discussion. Here we are looking at Chelsea, who has already won the trophy 5 times, right?
4 times.
4 times, and they are looking at their 5th. And then we also have a Liverpool who have 9 already, and they are looking at their 10th trophy.
Sure.
That will be a record extending trophy, and that will also be a very good boost for their coach as well, because at the end of the season they are sending him off, and they will want to send him off in a very grind style.
Yeah.
We also have Chelsea, whose coach has never won a trophy in England, and this is a great opportunity for him to actually grab it in just a single match. And so all he has to do is just get all his tactics right, and then at the end of the day he gets to win a trophy for himself and for Chelsea, for this season, because there's a lot of pressure on him. And for me, I feel if he's able to win this trophy, it kind of lifts the pressure off him.
Yes, and it'll be a consideration to
actually gather himself and gather his players and team as a whole, and start putting up some better performance, like the Chelsea we have always known. So yes, something big to look at tomorrow, 3 p.m. at Wembley. All the Chelsea fans and the Liverpool fans will be, looking to lift this trophy, which will be the first trophy for this season. And it could be something to brag about, among all the other teams, before someone else grabs another trophy. So it's a very important and thrilling match that we are looking up to, God willing, tomorrow. On that note, we will bring the show to an end here, and so we want to say thank you to Bruno. He's always here to support us and push the show. So on the other side, we have our media man here. We have Wastik Son, who is always on the cameras, making sure he gets the best shots for you viewers out there. We can't say all of this without talking about our fans. You've been marvelous. When we look at the views and the comments, we are just amazed, and we are very grateful for your support. And our media man was just notifying me we're having views from South Africa, we're having views from Nigeria, and of course that's a very how do you say it, inspirational and happy moment for us, and we are glad you do that. And so we want to give a very big shout out to you out there, in Nigeria, South Africa, who are following, who are watching our videos. We say thank you and keep supporting. So share the video to all your friends and loved ones, and see you in the next one.